The poets, by which I mean all artists, are finally the only people who know the truth about us. Soldiers don't, statesmen don't, priests don't, union leaders don't. Only the poets. That's my first proposition. The second proposition is what I really want to get at tonight. And it sounds mystical, I think, in a country like ours and at a time like this. But something awful is happening to a civilization when it ceases to produce poets, and what is even more crucial, when it ceases anywhere whatever to believe in the report that only poets can make.
Grandmother, when you were 14, both your parents passed. You forged an ID to raise your 5 younger siblings. When you worked at the diner, your plates were as segregated as the rooms in the restaurant. They divided them by using stickers on the bottom of the plate. Grandmother, when you told me that you switched the plates as an act of resistance in the early 60s, I hoped you would pass that love to me, finding use for your privilege not marked in division. Grandmother, I hope you have passed this to me. Uncle, why haven't you come to a Christmas since I brought a goddess of a woman with me? Or after I worked in your restaurant, a young man of color brought in an application. You told me to put it in a different file because you're not allowed to mark on the pages anymore in the same way they used to mark those plates at my grandmother's diner. Uncle, I wanted to slam your face in that filing cabinet. Uncle, please, never show your face again. Uncle, I'm glad that your business failed only weeks after I stormed from its doors. Uncle, please, let me skip your generation. Mother, I heard that some traits skip generations. I'm hoping like hell it's happened to me. Mother, when I told you I was protesting, you begged me to stay home because you were afraid for my safety. Mother, tell me again why it's so important that I stay alive to support an upper middle class white family while I have brothers and sisters of all colors begging for a safe home. Mother, take your bootstraps out from my mouth. You found them on a ledge at the top of your ladder, the one fallen over after leaving too many behind. Mother, can you not see the privilege in our skin? Mother, can you not see that my skin becomes as white as a sheet sometimes? It happens when I hear about another young man shot in the streets, or another woman, or another child. Mother, please let me skip your generation. Father, do not lecture me about silent assistance. Being able to stay silent and the same while remaining safe comes from the privilege of our whiteness. Father, when I told you why Mother was upset, I explained why it is important to use our privilege subversively, to use our unfair advantages to resist the structure which provides it. Father, your answer was once again about my safety, the nuisance of a highway shutdown, and a story about how you have a, quote, black friend. Father, we have work to do. Father, please, let me skip your generation. You have never heard a single one of my poems. I wish more than anything for you to see what my community and I are doing, to hear our stories and genuinely listen. But I would trade that in a heartbeat for you to see the divide in our communities. Because parents, the last excuse you gave was that finals in a place like North City just isn't safe enough for you to come. Parents, please let me skip your generation.